Hi, I'm Alex Berry with Cobalt Boats. Welcome aboard the Cobalt A40. The boat we're going to be talking about today is primarily the A40C, being the coupe model. However, the A40 hardtop has all the same features, so when you look at one, you're looking at both. Welcome aboard. Anchoring a boat can be a bit of a problem for many people. With this Cobalt, with the 100% chain and windlass system, it really is very simple. It is recommended that you always run your anchor down and back up from up here on the nose of the boat. There is a switch on the dash marked windlass where you can raise and lower the anchor, but it is to be used only in emergency situations. Obviously, if you're at anchor somewhere and a storm comes in, you don't want to be out here on this deck when it's raining and blowing and whatever. It's not safe. That's when you would use the emergency switch on the dash to retrieve your anchor so that you can get underway. Today what we're going to show you is how to do it from here. Simply raise the hatch, which is on a gas cylinder, so it will stay up and not be falling on you all of the time. This particular boat is equipped with the automatic anchor windlass system, meaning that there are no buttons to push. It's all done with a remote control. The remote is stowed right here in the hatch area, and it is this gray box. This box is waterproof, so getting it wet doesn't mean a thing. The next thing is to remove the anchor safety lanyard. The best windlass system there is not 100% trouble-free. And with that switch on the dash, it might be possible for somebody to accidentally push it and lower the anchor when you don't want them to. So for that reason, we have this safety lanyard on there so that the anchor cannot go out without you removing it first. So that's what we're going to do. Simply uncleat it, as I'm doing right now, remove the hasp from the end of the anchor, and it's now ready to deploy. On this meter, you simply push the center button for 2 seconds. It chirps at you, and now we can let the anchor out. And the really neat part of this is that as it's deploying anchor chain, it's telling me how much is out. There's a rule of thumb for anchoring boats, and that is you multiply the depth of the water by 8. In other words, if you were in 10 feet of water, you would want 80 feet of line out there between you and your anchor. With all chain, that's not necessary. You can cut that 80 feet down to around 40 to 50 feet. In other words, you can use about half the amount of chain versus if it were a chain and line, as most anchors are. With the all chain, you don't need to use near as much. To retrieve the anchor, we just reverse the process. Once again, we push the center button on the controller for 2 seconds, and we retrieve the anchor. And from where I'm sitting, I can monitor it as it comes in. I hope you have found this information informative and important to you with your new A40. Keep in mind that your dealer is always available to you, as we are in Neodesha at the boat plant. Please keep your dealer advised as to any issues that might arise, and let us have the opportunity to work through those with you to make sure that you enjoy the boat to the fullest. Thank you so much.